Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Today we're getting back to the bear. This is season 1, episode 5. I'm glad we got a little bit of levity at that birthday party, take a little break from the chaos in the kitchen, but I'm sure we're going to get right back to it.
Yeah, we had some Ecto Cooler. Accidentally dropped an orange bottle in there. Best kid's birthday party ever, right? But in all seriousness, I loved the way we got some forward momentum with some of the relationships with our characters. I'm wondering if we're going to keep on with that trend or if things are going to go back to being hectic. We shall find out.
I am really looking forward to whatever they're going to give us here. If it's chaos or, just a nice chill episode. Hey, either way, let's go!
I had a buddy who used to have an apartment down in Milwaukee right next to some railroad tracks. Oh, that's what we're thinking about.
Can't turn it off.
That didn't look like food they make at where she's at.
Yeah, look at late night.
Looks like a single bed.
Oh, shit.
Not even a twin.
Did you
That looks
see
like a
that?
single.
That's a lot of medication.
That was a lot. The whole first 2 rows.
Speed. Sydney has excellent taste in movies.
Jumpin' Jack Flash, Shaden Road Catering.
That's an odd collection of movie posters. Jumpin' Jack Flash and Speed. That's like...
She's got...
Sorry, Dad.
That's good to have balance, Mason Quinn.
Yes.
All right, are we getting a full episode of Sid?
Oh, early. Oh.
Carmy's like a machine.
I'm terrible at that. I've tried it. Goes good for about 10 seconds, and it's off the rails.
For the new menu, thinking maybe a play on tongue-in-cheek.
Ox tongue?
Or braised beef, maybe short rib, and risotto.
Man, this book is wild.
Yo, you just get here?
Nah. Chefs, we got any non-iodized salt?
Nah.
Sorry, just scissors.
What?
One side looks like shit. Both sides look like shit here.
Yes, chef.
Look at this.
What's that?
Is that more of an OCD thing or just
Uh-oh.
presentation?
I think presentation, so it looks professional on whatever.
We got building problems.
Oh, don't
I know what
explode.
this is.
Oh.
This is fucked. We need to close for lunch.
No. We lose one service, it could kill us.
That's how tight the ship is run.
Yep.
Yo, fact, yeah, we need you here ASAP, bro. The toilet is...
Oh, what is good, you fucking replicants?
Oh, everybody.
Blade Runner.
Sydney, Ibra, you guys with me in the kitchen. We're gonna go over that new menu still. Manny, Angel, Cousin, just lock this shit down, get it dried off. Fax, bring in a shop vac, okay?
Beck's mouth is a shop vac.
Oh my God, you're so funny, Richie.
This is some next level shit. I'm gonna check out Ground Zero.
Okay, so, see the...
We're in it for the chaos, guys.
Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of white wine. Let that reduce. And then you've got some hot stock. Let that deglaze the bottom of the pan. Okay, that's looking good. You can turn the heat off. That's that sauce that's starting to happen. And do a little bit of pepper, salt.
This is just for the sauce, mind you.
You wanna try this?
You know it, Jeff.
Here we go.
Good, yes, Jeff.
Smells so good in here. Fact attack! Just pay attention. Don't strip the thread.
I'm not stripping the thread. Stop trying to fuck me.
I'm trying to fuck you, bro.
Dude, it's a human resources offense.
That's what you're looking at, human resources.
Really?
Yeah.
Carmy says he's down a couple cooks. Do you think that I can apply for that job application?
Oh,
Yeast and
Ugh.
stasis. They're microbial.
Commercial break.
I know. Gosh, they get us.
There are 2 ways to go about lacto fermentation. Facts.
Yo, Carmy.
Yo,
Can I borrow a sous vide bag, chef?
what you doing?
Fermenting.
You know how to seal it?
No, chef.
We can learn.
Okay, above the locker.
Thanks, Chef Carmy.
Welcome, Chester.
Oh, isn't that where he put the note? No, never mind.
Just watch without me. But hey, don't ruin that shit again.
Marcus, we good on cake, chef? Please don't get lost in that shit. Good, chef. I trust you.
Marcus is mini minosa.
Count on you.
2 hours service, chefs.
Yes, chef.
Hey, how we looking up front?
Shitty but better, chef.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
It's getting better.
I'll take it.
You want to take that a little bit darker. You see that brown spot right there? We want to see that everywhere on the bottom. That way, when the stock hits, you're going to scrape up all that. That's going to get that flavor for the onion. When Mike, you make that for you?
This is, boys, we're in session here.
Yeah.
What might you bring to the beef as a new employee?
I got hearth.
What's hearth?
Heart. I'm nervous, man. I got heart.
Ah,
I'm a hard worker. I'm a nice guy. I got a great vibe.
fuck your vibe.
Don't ever my vibe.
I swear to God, I will anything I want.
You are not being nice. You are not.
What is this
Back
argument?
and forth of these two.
Wow. Interesting back and forth.
Rich.
Was that a
Richie
Steven
always-
Seagal poster they had on the wall?
It was.
Richie always needs the last word, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he must have said something to him to get him going. I thought they were just playing around.
Yes. No. Yes. Why?
Mate.
That's good.
Fucking blood sport. Say Mate.
What's no problem?
I wasn't even gonna say this. He is selling coke in the back alley of the beef.
Whoa.
Nico.
Yep.
Oh, are you happy now that you told Mom? You fucking stroke.
Mommy knows now.
Told mom.
Mommy knows now.
Good to see you, Neil, Jeff.
That turned serious real quick.
Yeah, I thought they were
Holy
just joking around.
shit. I thought they were playing.
All right,
Oh.
here we go. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh, dude, we just got Richie. Wow.
You got this, Marcus. Uh-oh. He's Russian, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's Russian.
Shit.
And I don't know if they fixed that blender yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It's. Oh, things going
no.
crazy.
I don't deal like that, you know? Like, I distribute just little bits here and there when I'm holding, you know,
Out of my restaurant.
out of the alley behind your brother's restaurant to help it. Wasn't my idea, by the way.
Oh, Mikey's.
How the do you think we made it through COVID, huh? And out of the box thinking that we look for an employees. But that ship
Holy
has sailed, my friend.
shit.
Oh,
That was heavy.
yeah.
I should call the police.
I should call the police on you for being a naive person.
No, we're done.
Those cutbacks, it's going to blow isn't
It's
it, on
something.
everything.
We're done with Nico.
Oh my, Nico's got nothing to do with this. There's something
I
else.
swear to God, Mom.
Oh, it's tensions
Yep.
is building.
Yep.
Blew the circuits.
Right when Carmy was about to let her ride, too.
Kitchen,
Out.
up front,
Off.
walk in.
Kitchen and water.
Muffins toast.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're going to lose all the food.
Condenser is fried. It's gonna cost a couple racks to fix, but I got a connect on a condenser guy.
What's good news?
The connect.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yo, my guy. Yeah, can I ask you a favor?
Sounds like Dave when he doesn't know anyone's name. Yo, my guy.
My guy.
From home today, huh?
Dude, you're like.
It's my guy.
Oh, look who it is.
Nice to see you guys. What's going on?
Nothing.
Hey, it's all right. We asked Pete's permission here, right, Pete?
Oh,
He's saving the day.
I said it'd be cool if they were to use the.
okay. You said it would be cool.
Hey, you gonna let her talk to you like that?
Self, Richard.
Yeah.
Richard.
Kind of got a lot going on.
Yeah, I also have a lot going on. Did you know I recently had a brother die too?
Dark.
Oh.
That was dark.
Yeah. Of course, you're a Cubs fan.
Who don't love the Cubs?
I bet you can't name the first baseman.
Alfonso Rivas.
Take that, Rick.
Ricky?
Because you're too scared to call me? That's weak, bro.
No. I call Pete because every time I call you, you talk a bunch of shit and I can't really get into a fight right now.
You only call me when you're freaking out. And since I know you're low on time, here are the bullet points. You only appear when you need something. To me about the thing. You've spent every minute since you've been back in that fucking restaurant, and now you're taking advantage of Pete? Oh, and you know how much I hate Richie being here.
I'm fine with all that, except I do kind of like Pete now,
You
and
have such a fucking attitude.
I went to the thing.
Oh, here we go.
You went to a meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go 3 times a week.
Where?
River North,
All family?
all family. Yeah.
That's all she
There you
wanted.
go. Progress.
All she wanted.
You can use my freezer anytime you want.
Tina, switch to potato prep. Manny, you and I are gonna take all the vegetables that don't fit in the low boy, all the chicken, put them in the pots, cover them, stock it all, okay?
So you done this before?
Something like that. Oh.
Wow, look at her just taking lead.
Well, she is the sous chef.
The pilot light is out.
Let me check it out.
Okay.
Try it now.
Still nothing.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What now?
Gas line down.
Oh,
jeez. We gonna get a big boom here?
We can't open.
Yeah, no gas. Gary,
Okay, that's
Are they still building across the street?
bricks.
Oh, there you go. Making a grill.
No way. Seriously? I guess.
That's some ingenuity.
That's got scent of pallets to it.
Well, they're cooking them on pan.
Shit.
No, I know.
Look at the I don't even know what word I'm looking for.
Ingenuity. That's some
Ingenuity,
18
but
stuff
look,
there.
just like the on her toes thinking, how do we make this right? How can we fix this? We'll make a fucking grill.
Gas line is still down, power's out, so outdoor lunch service.
It's good. It's rad, chef.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks good.
Let me get a full line restock, please. And also a towel for Tina.
Yes, please, because it's very flamey.
Yo, chef, there's a fire.
Oh, yeah, the smoke in her eyes and everything. Her eyes must be just burning, watery.
I was behind on cakes, tried to speed it up, and I blew the fuse.
Yeah, I can go from chill to unchill in a second, but you got to stay ahead on your work. That's just that.
Heard. Well, my first job was McDonald's. You don't get to be creative. You just work with robots, and everything's automatic, and fast, and easy.
Oh, he's got those sixes on.
Won't make a mistake again.
Yeah, you will. But not because you're you, just because shit happens.
There you go.
Good leadership.
I started a fryer fire. Night after I won Food and Wine's Best New Chef, nearly burned the place down.
For real?
For real.
You know what's
This
great?
weird thing happens, too.
He
You have
brings
this
himself
minute where
down
you-
to, keeps him on the same level with
Yep.
everyone every single time, letting them know mistakes he did too.
This place will burn down, and all my anxiety will go away with it.
Well, that's a thought.
Put the fire out.
Then you put the fire out. So what's up? Want to be a baby for another minute? Or you trying to party?
It's party, miss.
There we go, Marcus. He's back in the game.
$5,500?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
Oh.
yes, dude. Yeah.
You said you had to connect.
Yeah, I definitely did not. Don't have a computer.
How are we gonna get $5,500 that fast?
Oh no. Selling with Richie.
It's pretty interesting you guys coming to me now.
Cousin, it's one more time. It's never again. I want it far away. I don't want to know the details.
We need this. The fridge won't work without a condenser.
We? Say Matei.
Richie.
No. Say Matei, Neil.
Say it.
You didn't even win.
This is me winning.
Exactly.
Say it, Faye.
Come on.
Say Matei, bro.
Matei.
It's a reference from a movie called Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, an 80s martial arts movie for those of you who haven't seen.
Richard.
Carmen, I understand.
Back online.
Look at that.
Right when he says it.
All right. Everything's back.
Yep. Very organized, looking good.
Really reminded me of like catering.
What was the deal with that? Was that just like the world or?
Oh, jeez. It was a lot of things. My credit got destroyed. I mean, my whole shit got rocked. There's not a night I don't stay up just thinking about what I could have done different.
Oh, that's life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what could I have done different?
An utter psychopath behind me, screaming and pushing and yelling and...
Oh, Carmy can relate.
But look where that got me, so...
Heard, chef.
I just don't understand the toxic nature of kitchens. I don't get it.
Yeah, of course. Yes, chef.
It can't all be like that.
Not all, but there's some. We've had some members.
Yeah,
talking about
people
their
say,
experiences
right?
working. Sorry that you all had to go through
According to
that.
Marcus, McDonald's seemed okay.
That's why it's not all.
It'll be a race. Nothing more important that you know. Once the sun
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Making them perfect. You're going to get it
just
lined
right.
up
Yeah.
just right.
I'm digging Marcus's character. He's such a learner.
Well, and I get the vibe
need
he's going to get the opportunity to go off on his own, I think, at some point. Because they're focusing way too hard on him, and he's coming way too far with his skills.
In a short amount of time, too. He's learning quick. Oh, the nightmares.
122.
Or maybe they're not nightmares.
I mean, it just consumes her. It's all she thinks about.
Yep. Just that passionate. Yep. Boom.
Got an idea? Write it down.
Wake up at night, write it down.
Raspberry steak. Why not?
Raspberry steak.
iPhone Notes app is great for that. Wake up.
Yeah, but then you
type-
got to grab it. You got to open it. You got to get to it. This way, you just grab a pen, paper, right? Done.
Are you seriously trying to argue that it's easier to use a pen and a paper than it is to grab your phone off your nightstand?
Absolutely. I'll time you.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, what an episode. God, where'd the episode go?
I know, that
Me
was
and Oak are
quick.
talking about notes here, and boom,
That
that's
was
it.
a quick episode.
Oh, they're so fast.
You know what's great, though, about
We'll get
this
into that
one?
later.
They still kept it at a certain level of chaos, but the chaos was now more physically related with the restaurant instead of between each other.
Right.
Well, don't get me wrong, there were some moments, right? But the main was the
See
building
what I just
itself.
did right there? It's open. Boom.
It took you
Brandon.
longer to do that than it would take me to grab a notepad and a pen and write. I'd
Dude,
be
it took
way faster.
And dude, everybody sleeps with their phone on the fucking nightstand next to them. You are being just old and all
It's
pen and
faster.
paper for the sake of being fucking old.
faster.
At some point, just stop.
It's faster.
Dude, my phone's sitting right here. Oh fuck, I got a good idea. I'm gonna open up my phone.
My phone's
I
up
got
on
my
the dresser.
productivity app. And why is your phone? Can you reach your phone from your bed if it rings, or do you got to get out of
No,
bed?
of course I take it off. That's how I set my alarm, so I got to get out of bed to go turn it off.
Because you're too unmotivated to actually just get out of bed when your alarm goes off?
Yes.
You're one of those guys? Well, if
one
my
of-
alarm's on my nightstand,
I'll hit
then
snooze.
I'll hit snooze. Oh, whatever.
You got it.
Holy shit.
But back to the chaos. I'm glad
Chaos
that the chaos was,
This is
more
the chaos.
building related than within, for the most part, within each other. I mean, Fack and Richie had their little spat. Matei.
That was very interesting,
That was
by the
fun.
way. Because it seemed
was
like they were
fun.
joking around at first, and then they were really going for
Well,
it.
it's
Well, no,
funny.
I
They
think
have a Seagal poster in the background, and then 2 seconds later, there's a Van Damme reference. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was
Well, I
good.
think it's one of those where, yeah, we're buddies, but I'm going to go in a little bit on this.
Yeah.
Where Fack was like, hey, man, I thought we were playing around. Richie, that's his playing around. Because he wanted
Yeah.
to get him to tap out, whatever. But I really enjoyed this one. This was quick, and I'm glad we're getting a little bit more on Sydney, too. I'm glad it showed that it was more passion than a nightmare
Right.
because she's waking up, jotting her ideas down.
Yeah, 'cause
but it's
I've-
nonstop for her.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been there where Sydney is, where like you're so into some kind of job at work, like you'll maybe on a Sunday afternoon you fall asleep, have a little nap, and you're dreaming about it, or you're dreaming about it at night when you go to bed and you wake up and it's all you're thinking about. So like totally relatable, and I'm sure it is for many of you out there. But yeah, Sydney, like. I thought Carmy should have gave her a little bit more love for like totally saving the day. Hey, the kitchen's totally screwed. The restaurant is done for the day.
building across
we have
the
no
street,
power.
aren't they?
Yeah, they building. Oh, we'll just build a grill and we'll have an outdoor restaurant for the day, and business as usual. We'll keep making money. So
Well, by the way, he did say it was rad, and I'll
Yeah.
go get some stuff to bring out.
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
he put it
So,
over for sure. But it's like, I mean,
He had
way to
an-
think out
he was
the box.
impressed.
And I guess it makes sense because Sydney had that brief moment there where she talked about kind of trying to do things on her own and it didn't work out, screwed her credit over, like she was saying. So that was interesting too. But yeah, I mean, gosh, what a fast episode. And we get the reveal that Richie's dealing drugs out of the restaurant.
Tokyo.
I mean, that is
Race
not
day.
good. That's not good at all. And look, it's only a matter of time before you're going to get, he's going to get busted doing that unless he puts the kibosh on it. So, but then they needed the money for the restaurant. So it's like, oh gosh, Carmy just finds himself in these situations where it's like bad or worse. Which option do you want to take? And I'm Marcus. Look, I know because there's how many seasons so far of this? 3?
4, I believe.
3 or 4. Look, at some point, Marcus is going to get an offer to leave either do his own thing with desserts because his roommate's talking about stuff. I think that he's maybe got some connections. I think at some point we might see Marcus go off on his own, but that could be season 2 or 3. I don't think it's going to happen this season. I like the way the team's coming together.
Yeah, it was interesting that they showed us the side of the restaurant where it's not just the relationships and the tension causing the problems, that it can be, I'll call it external issues with the electricity, with the toilet. Now, the toilet, from what we could gather, is nobody's fault. Of course, the power going out, that was Marcus, speeding things up, trying to go a little bit too fast. Look, was the machine going to crap out either way? Who knows?
Yeah, Fact did reference that before. That was
right.
rough shape.
Yeah, that's and they've been talking about that since episode 1, that the mixer's old. But and I think that's important to recognize that, because when you're a business owner, I mean, things break down, and if money's already tight as is, it's like you can't not fix it because you need it. It's essential for the business, but at the same time, if you don't have the money, you just don't have the money. I thought they were going to who's going to call Uncle Jimmy? Oh, I thought that was going to be the route. Hey,
well, it was interesting because they showed that, hey, they can't even shut down for a day, and now they got to come up with $5,500.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be, hey, Uncle Jimmy, I know we just cleared whatever off what we owe you. Can we slap it back on? I need money for this. And he was, wow, whatever, and the money comes through. But so they did a great job of showing, like, look, there's all sorts of like outside things that can happen that can kick you in the butt and put a damper on your day. But everybody kind of just kept doing their thing. The improvisation of the outside like setup, I thought she deserved a little bit more for that too. Oh, hey, that's pretty rad. Because I would have been like, holy shit, like you did this? Where there's, imagine going across the street. Hey guys, I need about 20 blocks. I need some steel pipes or some conduit. I need a bunch of wood. I mean, so
the one thing to keep in mind, the way that this kitchen has been so far lately, we say it probably should have been more, but look at how when they do taste this, great.
Yeah,
good.
There's no time.
They're not like, there's not a lot of super super high energy celebrations for anything here. It's just kind of recognition for your hard work, recognition that you've done a good job, just so you realize that you are being recognized.
And you might get a look like,
and that's that.
Damn.
Right, but it's all these episodes are quick, but they added a lot to it. We learned that Richie was dealing out of the back of the office. Carmy and his sister had their moment when she found out he was going to the Al-Anon meetings.
Yeah, she turned.
And then with Marcus, him having his moment, and Diamond Dave, you did a good job of kind of pointing out that he like physically got low to talk to him, one, so you're on your level, but also, metaphorically speaking, or, got on his level, saying, look, we've all made mistakes. Because sometimes, if you get somebody who's higher up or more experienced than you and you make a mistake, it's easy to feel like bad around them. Like, oh, I can't believe I screwed up that bad. And to have somebody that you look up to that's highly skilled in whatever avenue, turn to you and be like, look, I've been there. I've made those same mistakes. Just like, that's just part of learning. It's not, like he said, it's not anything you did. This is just what happens. So,
Carmy never throws that in their face either. Like, hey, I worked at this kitchen that is the best ever. I won this award. He never
he hasn't at all. And, they've given us those just like flashbacks that he's had of the kitchen that he's worked at, where it's just like the chef's in his face, like just degrading him. And I think, he's making the very conscious choice of being like, I'm not going to treat my people like that. It's almost like it's, in family relationships, they sometimes is referred to as like the trauma shield. You have this generational trauma, and somebody's got to be the one to throw the shield on and stop it from moving forward. And if you get this kind of chain of toxicity where one chef, that's how they talk to the people below them. So when that person gets to a position of power, they're like, oh, this is how it is when I started. And some people are comfortable with that, and they say, this is just how it is. Oh, you're the new guy. This is just how it is. But it's like, well, if you didn't like that behavior and it made you feel like shit, once you're in a position of power, you're the one who has the ability to not have that move forward and show somebody what a respectful relationship looks like between a boss and, the people that work for them. And so, I just think that having him have that moment with Marcus was really, really key. because he could have yelled at him, because that was a colossal problem. And at no point did you notice, at no point did Carmy say, who did that? Where did that come from? What happened? He never even bothered to ask how it happened. Let's just work on getting it fixed. I think he recognizes, like, it's an old restaurant. Shit's going to break. Shit's going to go wrong. So when you start pointing fingers, you have to be prepared for the very real possibility that, look, what if you break something? What if something you're using breaks down? You're going to take responsibility or ownership over it?
Well, and there's no time to dwell on it either. They got to go, go, go. It's like there's never time to stop and be like, hey, why did you do that with the mixer? Da, 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 da. It's like, no, we're already 4 steps ahead of, he's already thinking 4 steps ahead of what he's got to do.
We kind of just got a really solid glimpse of everybody's commitment to the restaurant, and not only being their best version of themselves, but trying to kind of
Mark for Death poster.
Dave's running some scenes back. They got the old Mark for Death poster with Seagal. Just everybody, the respect that everybody's treating each other with, well, for the most part.
Richie,
in fact. But it's, I just feel like we have something like catastrophic coming. I'm on edge. The show gives me so much anxiety. I'm waiting for something just terrible to happen.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more insight to Sydney. I know they gave us like a quick surface layer of what she's experienced, what she had experienced previously, and then her dreams at night where she can't turn it off. And any idea that's coming in her head, jot it down, go back to sleep, and repeat, right? Which I'm sure, like you said, Quinn, a lot of us can relate in some way, shape, or form, whether it's work, hobby, or whatever it may be. We've all been there at least one point, and I gotta get that down quick. So I'm really looking forward to her journey. I wonder if we're going to meet her dad, because that was her dad there. So I wonder if we'll ever meet him. Marcus, again, really digging Marcus's character in here. I know he was rushed there on the cake, and that's kind of what tripped that whole sequence. But again, I love how Carmy came in, and when I say like got on his level, I mean that from like a peer-to-peer standpoint of being in the same
it wasn't
workplace.
Like boss subordinate. It was
coworkers. In outside of work, totally different story, right? But inside work, he's making sure he connects with them on an even level. That's how at least I'm taking it. And then also him, because some of these folks know of Carmy's experience and kind of hold it in a high regard. So him saying what he did, like, hey, I almost burned that place down. Just giving Marcus and whomever, but Marcus in this case here, like, hey, I fucked up too, man, just as bad. Or
it was after he won the award.
It was right after I won the award and almost burned the place down. So I love how Carmy's leadership is never to point, so far 5 episodes in, not to point and blame, but just to let's get back on the train tracks here and proceed forward and fix whatever needs to be fixed, and we'll worry about it later on. And like he said, Marcus is like, I fucked up, and he's like, no, it'll happen again, and not because you're you, because circumstance.
Yeah. Well, I think the important thing too is that I really didn't even think about, here we are 5 episodes in, so many sane people would be like, this restaurant's never going to work. We're like $300K in the hole. We got all these problems. It's got a C rating. Stuff's breaking all the time. Like, this is never going to work. You pull the pin on this and you sell it and try to get out of here as soon as you can. So it's very interesting that Carmy will not give up on it, despite
it's because the motivation is with his brother.
It's there with the brother, but
anybody
on the outside, I guess.
One, it was his brothers, but look, there's definitely for a lot of people, I think there's motivation to say, I took something that was here and I was able to turn it around.
And that's what Sydney pointed to an episode or two ago.
We showed them in this episode talking about, hey, what can we do to increase our profit margin? Okay, well, they're selling sandwiches for dinner. It's not a high enough ticket item. You're killing yourself, right? So now they're working on a dinner menu. But I think if you can come into a place that's struggling and put in the work and the commitment and turn it around, there's a ton of satisfaction there. Not just for the fact that, because you sell it and you clear out whatever, somebody else comes in, starts a new restaurant, you buy some of the equipment, the fridge, whatever. Then you're starting from scratch, essentially, aside from having the location. But with what he's trying to do, I'm going to take something that, my brother had, I'm going to turn it around and get it back moving in the right direction and make something of it. So I think that's a big part of it too. You know, there's that family motivation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and with Carmy going to his sisters, talking to Pete.
With his coffee.
Yeah, the scene's up now. But I love how excited Pete is to just be like, hey, I can help you. You know, he's not saying I can help you, but you could just see the look on his face. And then, of course, when she came down, you could tell he got a little nervous, like, oh, I'm stepping in the middle of the family stuff now. Yeah. But I'm glad he had the talk with his sister because she was pushing for him to go. Mm-hmm. He was going. He just never communicated it because he's technically ignoring her for, like he said, I don't want to fight because I don't have time.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Time.
You know what's?
I like how she gave him the bullet points of the argument. That was
well,
great.
Since you're short on time or whatever it was.
You know what's interesting? We're just to have the scene where they were in the basement filling up the chest freezer, and it's the houses, and this doesn't really have anything to do with the show, but just an observation. Do a lot of houses in Chicago have full-size doors to their basements? And
like a walk-in basement?
Like a walk-in basement where the stairs are cut out. And the only thing I can think of right now, and you have to forgive me, is Home Alone. You know, they have a house which doesn't have a walkout basement at all, but they have the stairs cut to go down to the basement, and you have a full-size door. So it's basically dug out. We don't really have that in Wisconsin. That even old houses don't have.
I think it's a lot of the architecture in the city, you know, did that way. Because so many of them are thin and stacked on top of one another. So maybe that's.
But I'm just saying to have an outside entrance to the basement's interesting.
Yeah,
just one of those things I learned. And well, as you know, Home Alone.
Yeah. And we've talked about the details in here absolutely matter, like because they've had dialogue going on in the front, and then in the back there's stuff going on that we need to pay attention to.
So in here too, twice now they showed his hand with that tattoo with the knife going through. One where he was going to town with the spoon as like a nervous tick. I believe that's what was going on there. And then when he was hugging his sister, they kind of did a little quick zoom on it. So without spoiling, I guess, are we getting a kind of like a backstory on it, any kind of payoff on that, or is it just for this episode? Try to answer without spoiling, of course. But back to the sister real quick, because she didn't know in the miscommunication. She was really ecstatic, which was great to see that he is going.
Yeah.
And then I like how she finished the line off, will you fight with me tomorrow? kind of thing.
Totally
so
changed.
That's their
cool
dynamic.
too.
Yeah.
So I love their dynamic. And as you guys mentioned in the show the selling drugs in the alley to help. And to back that up, Richie made it kind of clear, like, I didn't choose it. He said it. I didn't choose this. How do you think we made it through, the vid?
Yep.
I don't even know if we can say that word here on anymore. Who knows? But you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. How do you think we made it through the vid?
Yeah, and whose idea do you think it was?
Yeah, so that points to his brother, at least to me right now. Maybe I'm really off on that, but it's amazing that quick little tidbit is super important. I'm wondering if we're going to get more as we go on to see, because we know Uncle Jimmy had a very big hand in this. And on top of that, too, they were doing that. So to your point, Quinn, like, and again, I know the brother, Carmy's doing it because of his brother and a couple other components here. But what point, like, wow, we really have to go to an extreme length here to make sure this is successful. And I'm also glad, real quick here too, with Carmy in Sydney. Oh, I read the cog. Like, dude, she has been right every single time so far, even with that documentation that she made for Carmy. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're going to execute her playbook, is what I'm going to call it, and see how successful they can be with that. Because, I mean, the more time he takes to read that, the more I think will be better for him, and then he can collaborate better with Sydney, and then they can probably take it to at least another level and get at least some more revenue and be more in the green than the red.
Yeah, I mean, because they haven't even had a chance to think about what they want the restaurant to be. They're just trying to think, how can they survive? Like, is Carmy's ultimate dream to have this be like a white tablecloth wine and fancy type restaurant, or does he want to keep it the checkered pattern, tables and kind of more of a blue collar type restaurant? We don't know what his vision is.
We don't know. Yeah.
He's just trying to survive. So maybe we'll find out in the next few episodes.
He threw a box in the dumpster without breaking it down. I didn't catch that the first walk.
How dare you, Carmy?
That's how we know somebody who shot that scene didn't work at an actual restaurant. It's like a cardinal sin to throw a box in a dumpster without breaking it
maybe
down.
that might come back, right? Because he was
time.
very particular on presentation of the ends of the tape, granted, because that was going out to customers.
Yeah.
But maybe it might be the one flaw that he has.
He doesn't
in his
break down
area.
boxes.
He doesn't break down boxes.
By the way, they were using rebar for the grill. I thought it was like electro conduit.
Rebar.
It was rebar actually. So.
Well, we'll find out what they improvise next. So
that was
for
genius, by the way.
Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was The Bear. We'll see you back here for the next one.
All right, so you guys want to hear the story or what?
Is this John? Because that sounds like Shane.
All right. So we're at series, right?
That's Mike.
Come on.
I had no idea he was in this.
I had no clue.
Anyway, on top of the building, there was like a statue of Ceres, and her back, for all of you historians, was facing towards the east, and that's because all of trading had just moved to the Midwest. So the architect, John Storrs, legend has it, he built this statue as like a big fuck you.
Grace, wake me up when the stories.
Shit. We figured the only place that's still open, of course, Ceres. And being 6:45 in the morning, we are right to assume that the place is going to be a ghost town, right? Off sugar. We are not doing raisins. Don't do that. Fucking doing raisins. Anyway, was it not a ghost town? It was a rager. It was fucking packed. It was just like. No. It does not stop there. Chelios, fucking Belfort.
Shelly.
The night before, Xavier got inducted into the fucking Hockey Hall of Fame. We walk into this giant fucking party. I mean, it's going off. This curious fellow, he somehow gets his hands on what was it? It was like a series pamphlet or some shit.
Behind the bar.
All right, so he's
Behind the bar.
He's reading aloud about the history of.
Behind the bar.
What was the message?
You have reached the voicemail of Richie Yermovich, the goddess of agriculture. I believe it.
Stupid. Shit is genius. The goddess over here, he's trying to leave this
Goddess
message.
over here.
We hear this fucking voice ring out, and the voice says, "What are you doing?" And right in front of us, this guy, he turns around. Who was it? Bill Murray! Bill Murray!
What's your name? Right? I mean, Bill Murray says it to me. The king. Murray.
Yeah, no, I understand who that is.
Oh.
I get it.
Call me. I still got it.
I believe
It's
you.
still on my phone.
I'm good.
Ouch. Yeah, this date's done.
Awkward.
She's more of a Dan Aykroyd fan.
You guys were at a bar at 6:45 in the morning?
Yeah, but I mean, the whole point of it is that
Well, walking home alone.
Didn't go so well. Oh no. I only wore a sport coat. Man, I don't know if I ever wore a sport jacket on a date.
That's it, John?
That's all we get?
Oh, well, that's cool.
What a treat.
Joe, listen up. Okay, I just yell like that?
Yeah, make it worth it.
It takes 5 seconds. Because once it's soapy and our fingers are put on, we can't fuck with this shit. Cool?
Yes, chef.
Oh.
Thank you for your time.
Interesting.
There you go.
2 hours to open, chefs.
Elevated comfort.
Later is
Both
better
braised
for
short ribs, but on the risotto I use it.
Hey, T, watch those peppers.
It's.
Uh-oh.
I'm
go with all
just
of it.
saying if you use it dine in, dine out. Plus, we're using ingredients that are just lying around here. It's pretty smart. It's right
Hey,
here.
listen to me, please. 1, I'm thinking about it, so hold on, please. 2, I know everybody you used to work for. I called them before hiring you.
Oh.
Everybody said you are incredibly smart, you are incredibly talented. They also said you are incredibly impatient.
That's why my business couldn't cut it. That's why I'm here. That's why you
not what I'm
don't.
saying. No.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying give me a minute.
Patience.
Now, so you know where I'm coming from. We have finally gotten this to a place where things are sort of, kind of, a little bit chill. I would like to hold on to that as long as I possibly can.
Well.
What exactly is it I'm looking for?
Oh, wow. You are special.
Yeah.
You know, there is something. And they collect taxes from
I know
human
this,
beings.
Natalie.
Yeah, and the people in this place, they haven't given that government organization anything in 5.
Oh.
I'm a co-owner in this nightmare, and my home will be seized if I don't give them some money. Okay, so I've spent the last few days
What a mess.
God.
getting all of your documents in order so I can reach an agreement with them to pay a smaller amount. So I'm gonna need you
5 years.
and to get the payroll records from 2018. Can you do that for me, please?
Do that.
Thank you.
Who's seizing your house, show?
The IRS, Rich.
Yeah. They can do what they want.
Go, Carmy.
I know exactly where it is.
Thank
All right?
you. Wait a minute. Why the hell did he organize it like this?
I don't know. I'll ask him when he's not dead.
What a mess.
It just doesn't stop with the money.
No.
Does not stop with the money, man.
Dude, 5 years behind to the IRS and you have no idea where you're at.
Yeah.
How do you come out of that? You need Saul Goodman or something.
Who's that? That's Richard Hart Baggery in Copenhagen. It's a bad motherfucker.
BMF.
Look, man. When I tried out for the Cubs, I was playing on the farm team.
Oh.
And I got pretty good at figuring out places to stay.
Bro, I'm not homeless.
Then what's up with the nest?
I just started sleeping here so I could save. I'm just so close to nailing these donuts, and they got to be perfect.
Okay, good. So you're a psychopath.
Cool. I just want them to be perfect.
You want perfection, bro? Start with a shower.
His roommate did mention Copenhagen in the last episode.
You used to play for the Cubs?
Yeah, that was just kind of like
just thrown in there
a little bit.
You okay?
It was weird out there. Bar closed.
Yeah.
You go there a lot?
It's the bar they were talking about.
Owner and I don't like see eye to eye.
Oh, that's what the Furlise thing was.
You know, you don't realize this is a delicate ecosystem, and it's held together by a shared history and love and respect.
And you're broke.
There's this statue on top of the Board of Trade, goddess, right?
Here we
go.
But now every goddamn building is taller than the next one, and they all just look out at this chick with no face, and it's just.
Oh
my God.
Kick it down. Yo, what the fuck?
Kidding me?
Nico?
Yeah.
Mother.
Everybody okay, yeah?
Come on, sounds like pistol.
Everybody straight?
What's going on around here?
Holy
Whoa.
shit. You okay?
Yeah, I just wasn't like this show of all shows. I wasn't ready for like jump scare, dude.
You guys see who shot out my window?
I didn't see it, man. Scared the shit out of me, though. Sounded like a little marble.
Yeah, right? You know, you guys aren't supposed to be hanging out here. I asked you to hang out down there.
You can't chill over there, man. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? Well, you motherfucker weapons on you.
Construction dangerous. The vent went cold. The whole shit's gutted. Building a sweet green.
You know, the bar's closed, too.
It's getting ugly.
Do me a favor, okay? Ask around, see if you can sniff out who shot up my shit.
All right.
All right? In exchange, you guys can hang out here, but low pro, all right? All right.
Respect, right?
That was wild.
This is interesting.
Well, it makes sense. Post the vid, all the bars and restaurants that closed.
Should we call the cops?
No.
They're sweeping glass up.
I know.
Tuesday afternoon.
Sugar,
I'm gonna lose my house.
don't co-sign for a drug addict. 45 minutes.
Oh.
Wow.
I can't close.
Yeah, just keep working. It's like nothing ever happened.
A window got shot out. Everybody is fine. The end.
Because that's what I'm talking
Natalie,
Carmy,
you're pissing me off.
you're pissing me off.
I don't know what she wants him to do, you know?
I didn't say anything.
Did you find Sugar's, I don't know, whatever?
No, I didn't find it.
Oh,
Oh,
that sucks.
Paperwork's not really my jam.
Me neither.
They didn't teach you accounting at Noma?
They teach you at DeVry.
Yeah. What is that, oven?
No, it was Michael's 15th birthday party. Jan, Carlo, and Fat got into a fight. I tried to break it up. It fell into the barbecue.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Is there a name for that thing where you're afraid of something good happening because you think something bad's gonna happen?
Life. Other night, my kid asked me if my real last name is Bad News.
Bad news, like Bad News Bears?
I guess I'm in her mom's phone. It's Richie Bad News.
Oh, it's only bad news when he calls, I guess.
She says I'm contagious. I only call with bad news.
Oh, what a great scene with those two right there.
Are you guys noticing, like, they pick one moment of the show to let it really breathe? I mean, they're letting a lot of stuff breathe, but like that, there was no cuts.
Yeah, it was just
just them. Steady shot, just them.
All right.
Man, do you see the list he's building?
Oh, shit. It's the man with the golden... How are you, Tom?
Jesus.
How's that dog ears, by the way? Okay, man? Got the thing off, the cone, everything off?
Each episode that goes by, I'm starting to understand Richie a little bit more.
Yeah.
And more.
It's like he knows the neighborhood. He knows the people.
Well, he's a complex character. He's got some layers. And each episode, they're slowly just pulling back.
Damn, chef.
Oh, did you see that?
Is that the short ribs?
Chef, you think that might be a good time for you to try this?
Yes. Thank you for asking. This one?
Yes.
Hey, was this what she wrote down in her notebook?
I think it was.
It's tremendous, chef.
Thank you, chef.
See? Tremendous. And then...
Maybe we start rolling it out as a special soon. See how it plays.
It's getting closer, yeah.
How close?
I told you it was great.
You actually said tremendous, if you remember.
I didn't tell you it was perfect.
Oh.
Yet I think it's great, and I'll definitely loosen up the sauce.
Cindy.
I don't understand.
Chef, it's not ready yet. You understand?
Oh, he wants it perfect before it goes on the menu.
I understand.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Okay, I misread some of that. I'm gonna have to do better. Get in the game.
Gotta loosen up the sauce. What else do you need to know?
There's little stuff that will get revealed to us, I bet.
Just gotta loosen it up, dude. I don't know what that means, but it's all... Just loosen up the sauce.
Oh, I was hoping to get a reaction.
Yeah, from him.
Maybe it's not here.
No, it's here.
All right.
Oh, gosh, what a mess trying to go through that.
Well, being in her position too. Like,
Yeah, she's going to lose her
they're gonna
house.
Take my house.
Uh-oh, what do you...
We can't find jack shit.
I knew it was dumb to co-sign, FYI.
I would have done the same thing. You want to fight?
Please.
No, you're mad at me.
This is just irresponsible.
No. I mean at your house. All the stuff you said.
I was annoyed.
Clearly.
Look, I think the thing that just pisses me off, it's something that I'm probably too embarrassed to admit, is that you never ask me how I'm doing. Like, ever.
That makes sense now with some of the stuff.
You always blame this place.
What do you mean?
I mean, you blame the restaurant.
How can I not blame this place? I just cleaned up shot out glass, and now all of our time, money, work gets sucked up into this place. The only thing we get back is chaos, resentment.
Oh,
Oof. Wow.
Sugar's calling it out.
It's fair though.
I just want things to be calm. I just want things to be on solid ground. I want things to feel...
Consistent.
Yeah, consistent.
You're in the wrong business.
I guess all the time I feel like I'm kind of trapped because I can't describe how I'm feeling. So to ask somebody else how they're feeling, that just seems, I don't know, insane.
Oh shit, that's deep.
I'm sorry. You know, you're right. I want to know how you're feeling. How are you feeling?
Really good. Just great.
Lies.
Wow. Well, I got real far with that conversation.
Found it.
Yo, is this it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just, sitting in this file labeled shit.
Not 2018 payroll, just labeled shit.
He's going to town.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
let's see
digging
the
it.
reaction.
And now the customer's going to want it.
He's going to be pissed when he finds out she served it to him.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Are we getting this again, where it's building?
Where's my gun? Any of you mother just take my gun?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patronage. Everything's under control.
I don't like
please
her
enjoy
standing
your beefs.
there.
Focus on that.
Okay.
Chicago, am I right?
No.
Oh my.
Get out of there, Sydney.
Oh, Sid.
I'm Sydney. Let's start there. I'm Sydney.
John. Mr. Carl.
Carl and John. Hello?
I will say he is definitely a loyal guy. Just again, complex. Hello?
So how do we fix this?
Can't be fixed because this guy's a... Oh, you fed it for the last time. Yeah, you better fucking hold me back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, something's going to go wrong here. Those hard cuts.
Sandwiches, simple conversation.
All right, Sydney. Whew.
Deal only applies to the guys that's out here right now. So don't go telling your auntie, brother, cousins, friends to come down here every Tuesday, okay?
Cool.
Okay, so we good?
Problem solving again.
Over or with food.
Yeah, but they can't afford to be giving away food, though.
Well, it's either that or
the Richie method. Yeah.
Which it's good that he didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, he can't just be popping off rounds in downtown Chicago.
So this fucking goon, he pulls up again, right? And now this is the third stoplight, right? He starts revving me, right?
4 all day, please.
He's revving me. He's revving me. So finally, I'm rolling down the 4 on window, right? And I'm like,
Richie.
Richie, we're working in here.
Richie.
Just 1 second.
Richie.
Here. Yeah, 1 second.
Richie, now.
No, you shut the up for a second.
Outside. Now.
What was that?
He's mad. Somebody else is solving problems.
Yep. He feels like he's not needed.
I feel like I'm on a different planet right now.
My game has improved 300% in 2 months. This place is organized,
Get with the program, Richie.
clean, and smooth. And
Tina got with it.
Yo, I love Mikey. You know how much I love that kid, but this is real and alive.
Oh, I was going to fire her.
God, look at you.
She doesn't understand. She's a baby, you know, walking around thinking that she can handle shit. This is a delicate fucking ecosystem.
Second time he said that.
Yeah, there's something deep that's going on inside of him right now.
Can I emphasize enough how much I don't fucking need this shit right now?
He misses Mikey. It's not how it used to be.
quit.
No.
Now, where you gonna go, Richie? Where you gonna go?
Tina, you're rocking it right now.
What a 180 she pulled on us.
Yep, he is missing
Yeah.
Mikey.
He called it, Oak.
Let's fire. 2 chicken peppers, 2 sausage pepper, 2 more to go.
Listen to this music. It's like upbeat 80s music.
Yeah. Everything's working as it should.
10 beef all day, 6 hot, 4 sweet. Thank you.
Folks, did he just put that on his chin? Testing the temperature?
You gotta roll me out.
Never mind. It's John Mayer.
3 beef all day, please.
All day, chef.
What does all day mean?
I think it's with everything.
I'm sorry if I was shitty earlier then.
It's all good.
Yeah?
Okay.
She deserved that, though. Or the apology, not, not previously. The apology, folks.
Okay, we got 4 beefs here. We need them out front, please. I love this tempo, though.
Can I get hands, please?
Hands. And Chef Sydney, 3 chicken.
Thank you, chef. Can I get hands, please? Hands.
Everyone's communicating.
Yep. Everything's working.
Uh-oh. See the cop lights?
Things go wrong.
Oh, here we go. Did Richie call the cops on him?
He wouldn't do that. His character is not.
He sure did.
He did. That's why he's watching.
He 100%.
He did. That looked right there.
Because they went to Sydney, not him, after he had that talk with them.
Wow. Here I was thinking that he won because.
No, I don't. I disagree.
You don't think he called the cops?
I know he called the cops, but I don't think. Look, I think he. Here's my take on why he called the cops, and I think this is a big moment for him. Because he liked that they were there, because he was the one who would walk out and control it. I appreciate you guys, or
it's not his
whatever.
thing.
Let's not fight, whatever.
He's the head guy.
And she went out and fixed it. It didn't have anything to do with she fixed it. It had to do with him when he's missing Mikey, and the other chef that was out there talking to him, saying things are finally good. What's her name?
Tina.
Again? Tina.
Tina.
Tina's talk with him, I think, made him really realize like shit is good, and we got to change. So instead of he's doing what he should have done all along.
Was get the dealers out of there, or whoever they are.
That was the right thing to do. And I think this isn't, and again, this is just my take. But initially that's like, oh shit, well, Sydney handled it, so now he's going to whatever because he wants to be whatever. But I don't think that that's what it is. He knows that they can't be there. And this is him making the adult move, the right move for the business, and calling the police to get him out of there, because that's what needs to be done. Now, the flip side of it that just came into my head as I'm speaking is what if these guys retaliate and these guys come back and then it looks bad because Sydney went out there with sandwiches and it was a peace offering and
Did you just say sandwiches?
Sammy's. Some food. But I think my gut feeling is that he's finally he's maturing a little bit. The music that they played, and it's interesting because I think they did a really good job telling a story with the music here, like this upbeat, John Mayer, just very kind of
mellow.
kind of mellow, like things are going good vibe. And I think that's what they did with him. It's him just being like, you know what, like I got to start doing the right things here.
I hope you're right.
Especially her saying like, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? And
well, I think they had Richie bad news in the phone. They had Tina saying where he's going to go. He saw Sydney solve the problem basically. And he's in the kitchen and trying to goof off, tell stories, and like nobody's got time for it. It's a different place. So I think it's a combination of factors where he feels he's being kind of pushed out. Like he's part of the old guard that's not how we do things.
I think the thing is like, I think with Richie, what's happening is as soon as he changes, as soon as he admits and accepts that things are changing, then it's not Mikey's place anymore.
Yeah, he starts doing things Carmy's way.
Then it's not Mikey's place anymore. Then you start losing it. You know, if somebody passes, you miss somebody and things just stay the same and you kind of try to have the same vibe as you did when they were there, then it's like their presence is always there with you. But I think the more that this place changes, he feels like the less he's going to feel his friend there. And I think that's really hard for him. But I think what we're seeing here is he also realizes that that's what needs to happen. You know, that's what's got to happen. Look, the bar in the corner closed. Well, why the bar in the corner closed? Well, people don't want to be coming around here if it's problems all the time.
Yep.
You know, and this was, man, they ended this one off pretty powerful. I will say that. I'm wondering if Sydney's going to get in trouble now because she served dude the food that.
Well, she
said
told
leftovers.
the Carmy like leftovers, and Carmy just.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
He had. It seemed like he had
I wasn't sure what that was there.
Yeah, because I was wondering too. I'm like, oh shit, we're giving away food when we got to come up with $5,500 just for starters, and then the taxes on top of it. Oh, and by the way, the other $300K that we owe Jimmy.
Well, that's kind of.
You know,
that's kind of just whatever.
Well, I mean, you do, but at some point. Well, and I think you're right, Oak. I think, well, it's complex because Richie's a complex character. I would like to think that what you're seeing is correct. And Richie's like, okay, these places are closing, got to clean up the area, you know, or is it the other thing I thought of? Is it like an FU to those guys for listening to Sydney, going along with what she said? Like Richie was saying, she's a baby. What does she know? She doesn't know the neighborhood. Like she can't do it. And I think it bugs him. And so maybe he's like, you know what? F these guys. They want to whatever, not come to me or go around my back, however he might think it. Now, I hope you're right.
I think he was pissed off. I think he was probably pissed off. Like guys, we just had this talk. You know what? If he would have gone out there, he'd have been like, we just had this talk. Mm-hmm. We just had this talk about how you guys can't be doing it. And now you are. And we said respect and everything like that. So I think he's just doing what's right. Again, I could be wrong, but my gut feeling is that, you know, with the way they showed him and the flashbacks and stuff like that, I think he's doing what's best.
And I did love the moment between Carmy and Sugar. I thought that was great, where he finally broke it down why he never asks her how she's doing. He's like,
huge moment, I think.
Paraphrasing, look, I'm a wreck myself. What kind of advice am I going to offer you to hear how you're doing or to help out your situation? I think that's how he feels kind of.
Well, no, he said he's not able to relay how he feels. So that's why he thinks it's absurd
he can't
to ask how someone's doing since he can't.
Right, because if he can't communicate or get his own stuff together, what good is he going to do? And that's how he figures. And again, he's always having to think 4 or 5 steps ahead. He doesn't have time to dwell on stuff. So I thought that was a great scene. And, you know, like you said, how this show takes time. Certain scenes are mass chaos, going quick, things going on in the background. You have to watch every inch of your TV screen. Other ones, they just sit back and let the actors act. And I think it's phenomenal. The other thing that I found interesting in this episode was, again, we got a little bit more Marcus kind of working on his stuff. He is like locked in, zoned into his stuff, almost not acknowledging what was going on.
By the way, since you brought that up, I'm happy that so far in every episode, we've had at least a cut to Marcus doing something. Mm-hmm. Like it could have been so easy in this episode just to, you know, say, hi, Marcus, and then not go back to him. So I'm happy that they keep showing whatever progress he's doing there, that they at least go to it. So
Yeah, and especially with being such a short time limit show, to dedicate that kind of time to characters where, a lot of the other chefs hadn't gotten a lot of other time. And the only other one I can think of really is Tina, with kind of her arc that she's had. Look, I was ready to fire Tina if she wasn't going to get on board, but she's like, hey, I've turned it around. My skill is up, 300%, whatever, in 2 months, which is important to know the time frame too, that they've been working for 2 months. I like that they put that in there, because I don't really think we had any other frame of reference for time. But look, she's like, hey, I see how things are going. It's a different place. And that ties into what you were saying, Oak, about Tina saying, look, this place is going to be different. It's better. We can't do things the way we did before. And, it's like Richie's just like the last holdout. He's still trying to do things that old school way where it's like, look, we're a professional kitchen. Tina's sitting here doing her thing. She's not even listening to a story. She's like, just, okay, I get it. Get out of here. I'm trying to focus, So very interesting with Richie. And then they obviously showed him out on the date, his date, not really digging the Bill Murray joke. And again, that's a carbon copy of the story that Mikey was saying. So I think Richie's a really interesting character, and they just keep adding. It's like the beef starts to climb its way out a little bit, and then they throw more dirt on top of them as they start to get out. So really interesting. I can't wait to see what happens with that food that Sydney served to the customer as a freebie. That'll be interesting too.
Yeah, look, another really great episode. We got to dive into a lot of the relationship history between Richie and Mike. Even though there wasn't a lot of on-screen time, they told the story. Like, he's the buddy that, we went out, we did crazy shit. We're out until 6:45 in the morning, and they showed him out on a date, and like, that's a memory he hangs on to, and he's telling that story to his date. That wasn't just showing Richie being cheesy on a date. That was like, these are times that make me happy. I want to tell you about this time I was with my friend and I had a great time. And look, we don't blame the date for not being interested in, it's like, wait a minute, at your age, 6:45 in the morning. But, he's having a hard time letting go and having a hard time moving on. And I think that's very, very relatable. It was interesting finding out, that Sydney's just keep going. She's going to keep going with it. She just wants to keep going with it, keep going with it, keep going with it. And we know she's got to be patient. You got to be patient. But so
it's not perfect yet.
I'm wondering if that's going to, because right now we've got a pretty good relationship between Carmy and Sydney. And I'm wondering if that's not going to boil over at some point, because Sydney's pretty, I don't know if I want to use the word pushy, but she's very persistent with her. Yeah, well, ambitious as well, but I think what Carmy's trying to do is like, look, let's just get this. There's a fine balance, right? He's like, let's just get this place running smooth. Let's get things clean. Let's get it running smooth. Let's just, get a baseline of where we're profitable. And then like, let's take baby steps. And she wants to come in and just like, she's got all these ideas and great ideas. And I think he's acknowledged that, right? And I think, okay, these are great ideas, but it's just a matter of let's just implement, one at a time here, one at a time here, one at a time here, because the progress right now seems like it's definitely going in a really good direction. You have Marcus, hitting his stride. The fact that Tina is where she's at, we saw her say, look, I'm 300% better in 2 months.
Yep.
I mean, because look how she started. She was not great, even with Carmy, really bad with Sydney.
Yeah.
We saw her sabotaging some of her stuff, and that relationship was terrible. And I think she's realizing that the potential of this place. And
because a month ago they were having trouble just getting food in the door and being able to pay for it. He was selling his jeans. He was
selling his denim collection. Diamond Dave brought up, look, Marcus is kind of doing his thing. He didn't let the incident with the mixer kind of deter him from, kind of keeping with his passions. We had some good relationship developments with him and Sugar. And so it's crazy. And this is one of the things that we've said about a lot of other shows that we end up really putting over on this channel. When you can tell this much story in this little bit of time, and people really, there's so much going on, but none of it feels rushed. It all feels very organic, and they're telling such an incredible story every single episode. And it just, again, it's just one of those things that it speaks volumes about the writing on this show. And look, people have been requesting this one for a long time. And then you watch it and you're like, wow, like, okay, this is why people raved about this show. You know, we're 6 episodes in and it keeps getting better and better and better. The relationships are developing, you know, character dynamics, everything. We're learning more about everybody. And I just can't say enough about this show.
Yeah. First off, John Bernthal is Mike. That is phenomenal. I'm glad that cast, because dude, when we heard his voice before in a couple episodes, because they did a voiceover,
I didn't catch it.
God, that sounds like John.
Sounds like Bernthal.
But
yeah.
it was one line. I'm like, maybe it's just me, you know, projecting. Like, whatever. We'll let it go. And now we got confirmation because they again, you heard the voiceover. I'm like, dude, that sounds like fucking Shane. And then of course, boom, John Bernthal. So that's awesome that he's Mike, but also unfortunate that he's Mike, because I guess now all we have is, well, this one flashback.
Yeah.
So
maybe we'll get
I'll
more.
take
Who
it though.
knows?
One time I'll take it. So that's awesome that he's Carmy's brother. With Richie, again, I said it in the reaction, but I'm starting to understand him a little bit more. Again, he's so layered, complex character. Each episode, they're kind of pulling it back a little bit. But to what you two started off with, both scenarios there make sense. Right now I'm leaning on that right there, that it was more because they responded to Sydney, which I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping you're right.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he was right.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're right. But the way that the episode was going, how he felt or is feeling betrayed about the staff, and Tina made, by the way, bravo, Tina. I'm so glad that we're seeing this development. And Tina is saying all that stuff to his face, and then him saying, well, I'm going to quit. Like, he still didn't want to understand it. But I think he's coming to the realization, like you said, though, Oak, that something that all these guys, all these men and women have made the change. He's the only one that's stuck in the past. And now with that kind of being said, the way that if you kind of go back to the way he looked when Sydney was coming back after getting the sandwiches, he had it seemed like a concerned look, but that look could be taken a couple different ways that I think on first watch. So I'm wondering now if that does tie into, you guys wanted to basically bend the knee to Sydney because she had food. Well, now
I'm calling the cops on you.
But I do think you were right, Dave, for sure in the point that he felt like a big dog, lead dog for those guys, where he had the last say kind of thing.
Well, and look,
where his word matters more so than theirs.
Yeah, and they just had a drive-by. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, the drive-by.
So, that probably has him being like, all right, I got to do something here. I got to get rid of these guys. So again, I would like to lean towards Oak's theory on there. That's why you get it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out on that. And then Carmy did owe Sydney that apology at the end there, because it might have been kind of cross the line, but also constructive criticism too, because I read it wrong too. When he said tremendous, I was like, that's it. That's that. There we go. But then I didn't say it was perfect. I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of harsh.
I didn't know there was another level of tremendous.
So I was wrong on some things because I know we were saying in the last review, like, they say one word and they move on.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the word we need to look for is perfection, I guess. Yep. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that develops out.
Well, and that makes sense too. Remember how we talked about the plum dessert and how difficult that was to make? So that would make sense.
That does make a ton of sense.
Perfection.
And I love that Sydney took the plate out to Dude. I was looking for a little bit more reaction, like him doing, like he's fallen in love with it or whatnot, just basically expressing his joy for the food.
Yep.
And they did. They got some body mannerisms with just going in and everything. So it's still good enough. But I was looking for more like
overacting, please.
Overacting. Also, too, with Abigail, or I'm using her real name, Sugar. I'm really curious, and I'm glad they found the file. But to get a little bit more backstory, I'm sure we're going to get some more as we go with, like, that was new to me. I co-signed.
Yeah, in 5 years.
Yeah, and then Carmy saying, well, that's what you get. You shouldn't do that with an addict.
An addict, yeah.
So clearly we have more.
It's like how are they
more
gonna
story
come
on
back?
Mikey. And I feel like almost it's either every other episode or every episode we're finding out some new ways that they are getting kind of fucked over with money. And it's fascinating that it's like Uncle Jimmy here did this over here. The last episode, shit went out. That's $5,500 right there. Go back to selling some drugs quick so we can get this back up and running. And now this one, taxes. Like, what's next? I'm waiting for the next episode now, just anticipating some kind of disaster that's going to cost them something.
We've got the IRS. That storyline's taken care of, so they owe their taxes and they owe Uncle Jimmy. How many more expenses can they have? I don't know. Is the rent, is the lease going to come due on the building? Like what else could possibly happen?
Something's going to happen, but
Well,
really,
new windows aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Well, yep, the windows had to
windows
get
they gotta
replaced
get
now.
done.
And it was great. And you brought it up right away in your review, like the Carmy Sugar conversation, the way that they're able to have those conversations. You want to fight, which is their code for let's have a talk.
Okay.
The way they're able to have Carmy and her have that relationship be so complicated, but yet they dive deep into some feeling territory and they're able to express it. Well, he's getting better at expressing some of it, and she just wants it all now, so that way she can get a better understanding of Carmy, because she thinks of one way, which she mentioned right there. It's all business.
Yeah.
It's all about this business, and I'm blaming the business. And he's like, well, how come you're not blaming Mike? How come you're not blaming Mom? Which there is some more story, which I can't wait to get. So really looking forward to seeing how the family dynamic goes, because the way they ended that, I know you made a joke. Oh, that conversation went well. I feel like that's their relationship where he's like, he was being sincere, like, all right, well, how do you feel?
Well,
and then her knowing, and then the timing of everything where she just wanted to have what I considered a playful moment with her brother. But then that's what led, it feels like the search was so intense. They needed that quick break to clear. And then boom, when he turns around, oh, is this it? Yeah. That is it. So very cool with a lot of stuff in here. And the conversation with Carmy and Richie, where if there was no cut, it was just them, steady shot. Loved it.
Yeah, what a great performance that was. And the thing, too, with Sugar, I think we need to consider, like, look, her house is on the line, and she doesn't really know what's going on at the restaurant. Like, she's not there. She doesn't see the improvements necessarily, doesn't know what's going on. All she knows is she's going to lose her house. So she's taking it way better than I would, that's for sure.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all.
And the levels that this show is going on, if you enjoy the series, there's something here for everyone to relate to, which I find fascinating. Because some shows, there's like maybe one or two things that you latch onto and you run. But I feel like there's something almost in every episode here where it was like, I've experienced that, but in this setting.
Absolutely.
So it's been fantastic.
Yeah. Well, folks, that does it for us. We're going to be back here for the next one. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was The Bear. See you back soon.